Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. Anitesh Ordo. Today, I'm going to be talking about the daily login changes that CG Carey posted. So let's go ahead and get started. So they're sharing the changes today from the rewards to the daily calendar. These changes will be effective starting April and moving forward. The login calendar will follow a similar format. If you want to skip the reason, go straight to the punchline. I've included 2 pictures of what the daily login will look like on a 31-day month below. So there's some exciting news from it. So I'm going to be covering this, and I'm going to be covering a quick overview of the events calendar for April. So let's get started. So they wanted to remove some of the chat from the daily login calendar, as it wasn't helping anyone really motivate people to log in. This includes removal of ally points, low credit amounts, and very low 2-star training droid drops. We wanted to break the usual model of the login reward system only being valuable at the very end of the time period it covers, when we unveil a new character and begin to announce plans for exciting new release in the following month. We want the rewards to start of the month to reflect the excitement, and we also wanted to reward players who stick with us day after day all month. And I do that every day. This is why a single Zeta, ooh, that's exciting right there. A single Zeta on the month sub of 31 days appears on the 27th login and not the 30th. We know people miss login here and there, and now you can do so 3 times without losing your chance at a Zeta. The bonus Zeta, the second one, that only appears on the 31st day, will reward people who do have a chance to log in each day. Note, we intentionally put it on the 31st day, not to make you feel bad about months that have fewer than 31 days, but because we turn the Zetas we want to provide to people with the level of engagement to that engagement to about that number, an additional 12 to 19 Zetas a year. So that's really good. Like, we're getting more Zetas. That's exciting. Yes, that gets us a little closer to having about, 1 Zeta for a whole year, but it's better than nothing. And I like that. I like that. We also wanted to familiarize new players with Zeta materials, so that by the time they have unlocked the ability to apply them, they are not staring at a big 0-20. So that's good. So newer players, start logging in every day. Even if you just log in daily and that's it, you're going to get a Zeta, So just go for it. So after, say like 10 months, you start now, and 10 months later you'll have, after April, you'll have a Zeta to start off with. And finally, the character dropped inside the given month will not always be available to elder game players. We've heard frustration echoed from the community when a character has high ownership rates, and we do our best to offer something that has low ownership rates and is useful. However, sometimes we can't find a character that follows those criteria. The daily login character follows a theme and is often very beneficial to new players, even if you already own them. Sweet. So, and yes, we see the picture down here. Ha 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 ha. Except it's not March login. So, P.S. we discovered an issue that affected some players in game rewards that are meant to be paired with the blog. It had to do with people who were logging in during that time, and we pushed out a small change that would allow them to receive the reward. If they stay logged in when the reward came, they wouldn't have picked up the fix. We have an extra 75,000 credits into today, or as a reward, which come out later with today's update. And yes, I did get the 75,000. I selected it really quickly because I thought it was part of my normal, raid rewards and hourly rewards, etc. So that's kind of the thing. So then they fixed some issues. So this is kind of what the map looks like, okay? Or not the map, the month. So the first day you get 20,000. So it gives you more credits than 5, 10. It's giving you up to 150,000 credits. You get 1 Omega, 2 Zetas. You get up 120 crystals, 100 crystals, 90, 60, 50, 80. 80, 50, that's weird. Should that be switched a little bit? 50, 60, 80. It might be a little bit of typo, but we'll see when that comes out. Also, there's a Greedo here. Cool, right? Let's go back one. Event calendar. Daily login character is Greedo. So the month, even though those pictures said March, the month of April's login character is none other than Greedo. Now, there's some things I want to talk about Greedo, just as well as this might actually mean April's bounty hunters. April is going to be bounty hunters. I have that prediction right now. Like, I did a prediction video about it, that April and June or July would be bounty hunters or Empire. We've been needing bounty hunters for so long, and we're finally going to get them. So, prediction, bounty hunters coming to Galaxy of Heroes. So, obviously, this is subject to change, so you kind of skim through Omega battles, stuff like that. So I'm just skimming through this. I just don't want to take up too much of the time. Territory battles, territory wars. I still like that in the first of the month we get Darkseid. I love that. So it's always nice. Oh yeah, the territory wars 4346. Nice. So yeah, that is that. Let's see what else was on the agenda. So that is another quality of life update, and I'm excited about it. You know, it's exciting to see them actually listening to the community, and that is, you know, I personally say this was one of the problems with logins. I just selected it and I was not excited. So, and then just like to talk about daily login here. They did fix the raid, Sith Triumphant Raid. Unbreakable Will no longer count as a debuff. In the Territory Wars, we've seen an update that made a change to Territory Wars in which high-powered guilds could use an increased amount of defensive squads. After reviewing player feedback, this change has not benefited the players as it was intended. We are reverting the Territory War defensive squad logic to the original behavior, where the number of defensive squads on the territory is based exclusively on a low number of participation between the two guilds. Okay. I would notice that. Also, I wanted to look at one last thing. I apologize for this. Well, let's go look at the pictures. So we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's see. Let's do some math here. Hee hee hee. 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 26, 27, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38, about 42, instead of like it was about 30 crystals, or I'm sorry, 30 shards a month. You're getting about 42 shards a month with the daily login. So if you were short on like Greedo, like, you know, about 40, you could be like, well, I don't need to farm him anymore. I'll just let the daily login do that. That's always nice. But what's another nice thing is if you already have the character 7-star, you're going to get, in that month, 42 shards to convert over to shard currency, and you can actually use that to, you know, start purchasing your gear. So that's exciting. So I will say it's exciting that they're going to be doing that. And, you know, definitely, I'm not one of those hashtaggers, but hashtag. Anyways, bounty hunters will most likely be next month. Exciting, exciting news. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. So it'll be probably next month. I know next month we're going to be getting the, what Carrie CG said was the, oh man, I went blank. I totally went blank. I said it in my last video I posted. Road Ahead, the Road Ahead. So the Road Ahead is coming out most likely Monday or Tuesday, I'd assume. And then we're going to start seeing, you know, some characters fill in. So this is what I'm hoping for for... Well, I did want to talk about Greedo really quick. What I'm hoping for Greedo is... I feel like... I know this sounds weird. I know a lot of people are on the side of Han shot first. I'm more on that side anyways as well. But there is the controversy of Greedo did in fact shoot first once it was changed. So, you know, obviously it goes both ways. So I feel like what would be really interesting to change up Darkseid and Bounty Hunters is giving Greedo something similar to Han Solo's, you know, where he shoots first before everyone else. But instead of stunning, he could do ability block or maybe even buff immunity or something. And maybe it's a 2-turn thing or a 2-turn ability block. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Maybe ability block, one turn ability block buff immunity. So it kind of shuts, you know, a character down. Especially like maybe General Kenobi, for instance. That would be a great character to shut down General Kenobi. So you target General Kenobi, ability block and buff immunity him. Then you start going to town on some of the other characters. Something, you never know. I know it's kind of like a stretch, but hey. But really what I'm hoping for this month, I've talked about Bounty Hunters a lot in the past. I think I've talked more about droids than Bounty Hunters, but hey, so Bounty Hunters I'm hoping for this month is Jango Fett. 100% we need Jango Fett, and 100% I say Jango Fett should be a legendary character. You just need Bounty Hunters to unlock them. Done and done. That's just that simple. Another couple of Bounty Hunters we get from obviously marquee events is Embo. Embo is a named Bounty Hunter that we really have been needing. He, along with Bosk, would be 2 great tanks for the Bounty Hunters. So they have some great synergies, some great, you know, defensive capabilities. I also kind of hope that, even though it's kind of the same with Empire at War, but also the new Battlefront, some abilities that are very similar to Bosk, where, you know, he throws out those poison grenades, and maybe we get a poison ability or a toxic ability based on Bosk. That'd be kind of cool. We obviously need reworks on all the Bounty Hunters. I still feel that unless they add Bosch or Bush, the one that Leia was disguised as, add them as a character, I would say giving Greedo the leadership buff with grenades, and then hopefully they rework the thermal detonators. Thermal detonators really need a rework, really bad, but yeah, thermal detonators need a rework also, or an improvement. But let's see what else. Forloom and Zuckuss, those 2 would be great for the game. So that's like 4 Bounty Hunters. Oh, I'm sorry, 5. I don't know how to count. Jango Fett, Bosk, Embo, Forloom, and Zuckuss. They would be great Bounty Hunters to, you know, to be added to the game. Also, Forloom would also be a droid. Also would have synergy with droids. Rework IG-88 with droids. Synergize with droids. Maybe like his unique ability gives bonus status effects to both. Gives the main to him, and then half the amounts to Bounty Hunters and droids. I think that'd be great. Especially giving bonus damage to... man, I should be looking at Bounty Hunters. I apologize for that. Let's look at it while I'm talking. You know, adding that bonus damage and between critical damage and 20% more damage. You know, I feel like it could go 50-30, and then other droid and Bounty Hunters get half that amount. I think that would be great. Cad Bane, I don't know what they'll do with them. I'll just, you know, show them when I show them. I still say Zamwazel should also gain the leadership bonuses of the enemy leader. I think that would be perfect upon the shapeshifter effect. So, like, say they're clones, she turns into a clone. Essentially is what it would be. She doesn't look like the clone, but she just gets the bonus ability, leadership abilities, which also means she, like, if they have a Rex, she's going to get some, a lot of turn meter from that. Then there's, like, say, Darth Maul, Zeta Maul could do that, give her stealth and whatnot. Darth Nihilus, that'd be kind of weird, but, you know, Sith, you know, like I said, just getting the leadership, it would give these characters a new unique, you know, ability. Bounty Hunters kind of work where they do end up working undercover just to find their target. So it kind of makes sense. Also, when Jango Fett comes in, he's got to have synergy with Zam, no doubt about it. Dengar, he just uses rework. I never have no way of going which way. Greedo, again, like I said, the unique should be similar to his. It should be taken from an Omega to a Zeta, and should be similar to Han Solo's leadership or unique, where he shoots first. But it's only his basic and his basic ability blocks. But he also has a chance to gain evasion up. But then again, Han Solo's basic, takes turn meter away. But, that's what I'm saying. Of course, that would be kind of a crazy team. Greedo and Han Solo under like a scoundrel Boba Fett lead or something. Whoo, that would be insane. People would probably do it. So... But yeah, that is Bounty Hunters. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the daily login reward changes. I'm excited about it. It gives us more, more credits, more crystals, more anything to play around with. But I'm excited. We'll stay tuned, and I will be ready to check in tomorrow to give more info of whatever's added, the update for tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys have a wonderful day.